Good morning. Welcome in on a Monday. It's time for the Martin Morning Report. I don't know if you can see that or not. A little bit of a lighter color. Unfortunately, couldn't find the red marker. I'll have to talk to my kids when they get home and say, where the heck is my red marker? But thanks a lot for tuning in, and I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. It's time for a Fast Five in KMA land from the weekend that was. Number one, performance of the day or performance of the weekend. I'm giving a big shout out to all of the area state champions. It was a very, very busy day, busy weekend, I should say, when it comes to AAU wrestling. We'll go with the most recent first and then work our way through. First up, yesterday, the Super Pee-wee, AAU Super Pee-wee tournament in Waterloo at Young Arena. 2 state champions and 2 repeat champions from yesterday's second grade division. Graham Mather of Shenandoah wins at 60 and was dominant all the way through. And so was Emmett Samo of Lennox at 80. He also pins his way through and dominant on winning his second consecutive championship. So once again, it is Graham Mather and Emmett Samo and Graham Mather, back-to-back state champions. Also yesterday, finishing up the AAU Girls State Tournament, that was moved to Cedar Rapids this year. Tegan Carrot of Logan Magnolia, Tenley Hemmingson of Powerhouse Wrestling Club, her third straight. Jalen Kilbane, the best wrestler. Addison Neal, the best wrestler. Nicole Olson from Missouri Valley, we know her. She also won a high school state championship. Aaliyah Payne of Clarinda Elite. Macy Rasmussen of IKM Manning. Leah Thomas of Ace Wrestling Academy and was listed under SWAT. And then Lily Weinreich, the best wrestler. She wins the second consecutive title as well. I want to note this. There are a lot of Clarinda girls winning state championships or wrestling for state championships. I'd watch out for that Clarinda wrestling program, girls wrestling program, and wrestling program. Let's just use it as a whole. And looking forward to continuing to follow those. Also, on Saturday, 3 state champions of the Super Pee-wee state tournament. From the kindergarten side, Bentley Johnson of Shenandoah. Shenandoah goes 2 for 2 with state titles. He wins it at 55. Red Larson of Lennox won the kindergarten light heavyweight division. And then Holton Smith of the best wrestler was the champion in kindergarten division at 44. Smith was also a champion last year. There was one other runner-up. And in a finalist, Silas Royal, my son Turner's pal, Silas, Powerhouse Wrestling Club, first grade 42-pounder, finishes up with a state runner-up finish. And finally, the KMA Land Youth dominant performances and very impressive stuff at the AAU State Duels. Now, the wrestlers from the Glenwood district that wrestled to go to state back in February came together and then wrestled all the other districts in a dual format over the weekend. And the A division, 3rd and 4th grade, was second, while the B division, which is 5th and 6th grade, and the C division, 7th and 8th grade, they all won state championships. How about that? And a big weekend. So those are your performances of the day, performances of the weekend. Moving to number 2, CJ Carter of Glenwood, former Glenwood standout wrestler, a 2-time state runner-up, now is a NJCAA national champion. He wins it at 285 pounds. Congratulations to CJ. He does that on Saturday. And then Bella Kanata of Iowa Central, she was a national runner-up. She, of course, a graduate there of AHSTW. On to number 3, the Maryville boys basketball team into a state sectional, winning a district championship behind 25 points from Peyton McCollum in a 63-51 win over Lafayette over the weekend. Unfortunately, Platte Valley boys fall on Saturday to Bramer in a tight quarterfinal. Platte Valley's season comes to a finish. Back to Friday with number 4, a tough 0-3 showing in the semifinals at the state tournaments in Iowa and Nebraska. St. Albert girls fall to the eventual champion North Lynn. Wow, they shoot. That is a team, I would say, I've said this to a couple people, they shoot floaters over, they drive in, shoot the floater over the post, better than anybody I've ever seen. I mean, they're unbelievable at floaters. Left hand, right hand, and multiple girls. I don't know, they must practice those floaters. Anyway, Elmwood Murdoch also lost on Friday in a state semifinal, and then Falls City Sacred Heart loses as their dream to go for the three-peat comes to a finish there in the state semifinals. It's tough. It's tough to win state semifinals. We saw that on Friday. Number 5, the Platte Valley girls are into a state semifinal after a win on Friday against Pattonsburg. Malia Bliley had 19 points on 5 made threes. Maggie Collins had 17 points, 11 boards, another double-double for her. They'll play Liberal Wednesday at 8 o'clock in Columbia there in a state semifinal. All right, that's 5 fast things today. Very busy day. Woodbine plays at 10:30 against North Lynn on KMA FM 99.1 in a 1A state quarter. Trainer meets West Burlington on AM 960 at 7:15 in a 2A quarter. Yes, Trevor Mader has the first game of the day in Des Moines and the last game of the day in Des Moines. 3 other 1A semifinals there, 1 other 2A semifinal, and then the Missouri girls state sectionals in Class 4. Today, we'll run it all down for you, and anything else that comes up on the Martin Morning Report tomorrow. Have a great Monday.